I just wanna be legendary. Blinded by doubt, but I had the vision. Penny for thoughts, for words, and the rhythm would be my living. But the good died young, so I was worrisome. So now I'm trying to provide because of my writtens. Pops is still stressing out, hitting me with lectures, then ask me what was the message about and who you kidding. You're still trying to find out what's real and what really isn't. You gotta want something better than what you're giving. And know you got your pops if you feel like you on demand. It took me 28 summers to truly understand that man can make money, but money can't make a man. So if you say you gon' do it, I hope you really pursue it. Gotta go get it and get it like on demand. So fuck the partying and going out. Work just like you working out. If your hunger's never there, you ain't going anywhere. Cause it's like you do, then you don't. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Are you doing it? Are you doing it? I just wanna be legendary. Hold my second verse is the illest. Came a long way from studio raps in the back living room. And you ain't make it happen, didn't you? I live my life like I can make it by myself, but every time I needed help, I prayed that God send me subliminals. One for every sin I made, two for every that's difficult. Praying for perfection, but no perfect individual. So I'm packing my own punch today. For my 9 to 5, I was packing my own lunch, making my own plate, and I'm coming for your spot, brother. Like I like that chain, I like that watch, brother. Like I like them shoes, I like them socks, brother. And who's to say that my album would never flop? So no partying, no going out, working it out. If my hunger's ever there, it'll take me everywhere. But it's like I do and I don't. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Are you doing it? Are you doing it? And I know what you think about me. Truly makes me humble that you thinking about me. Just remember, if you speak about me, what's the difference in you? We all have similarities and differences too. That's a true story. Yeah, but the truth is that I ain't any different than you. So I'ma ask, can I ask? Do you don't? La da da da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Are you doing it? Are you doing it?
Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the 4th quarter, I love the 9th inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me never. I'm so Cassius Clay, I'm Tyson in his prime. You little league with, I'm Barry Bonds with mine. I beat the buzzer, baby, my stroke is hole in one. You see the checkered flag, finish line, here I come. And I ain't gotta brag, I let the trophies do it. Around here we the best, now come and hold me to it. I specialize in everything that can't be done. Ain't no more talking about it. Moment of silence for the champion.
We are Cort and Q, SCTV, back at it again with a little more regularity. CP, how was dinner, bro?
Dinner was pretty good, man. I didn't get a chance to eat it though. I had to chef it up, but it's all good.
What are you talking about? You cooked up the magic potion and then you didn't eat it. You just let your girl have
let
it.
my girl hold it down.
That's kind of nice of you, man. She's salty as fuck eating dinner by herself, though.
This isn't the '80s, bro. We don't. This is the millennial shit.
That's good. That's good. What are we even doing here tonight, man?
I don't know, man. Let's talk about Ben Simmons, man.
I want to talk about something CBA related real quick. Couple of rules that do need, for whatever reason, do need to be rules. So the first rule that I added last night was no turboing the ball up the court off of a made shot. Number one, it can fuck with the defense AI, and number two, it just looks dumb. Nobody does that shit. Let's see. At least one timeout to be called per quarter by each team. Seeing people not even using timeouts still. People just I don't know, they just forget about it, or they're not thinking in the right mind to be like, oh, this dude's on a 6-0 run right now, let me call a timeout real quick. Chill this out a little bit, but that'll be a new rule. I don't know what to do about this fast breaking. It. Some people complain about it. Some people don't even say a word about it, but
the people who complain about it literally are the people not streaming. I mean, I don't even take stuff seriously if they say I'm not streaming. It goes in one ear, not the other.
That's true. But point blank, you shouldn't be, doing an all Madden chuck down the court pass when there's 3 defenders back and you're one offensive player running down court, because that's just stupid. Obviously, it's season 1. We're a little lenient on rules, but a lot of the rules are things that I feel like are just completely unnecessary, like pointing the paint rule. But I guess I can put a 70, not to exceed 70%, or not to exceed 60%, not including fast break points. But I mean, we're all about the game flow and the way the game progresses. I mean, if I've got let's see, if I got Zebo, if I got Zebo and I'm gonna be hitting you with the jump hooks in the paint, and you're gonna let me go on an island all day even if I'm tearing you up, of course I'm gonna score in the paint a lot in that regard. But I mean, on top of the occasional dribble drives and all of that stuff. But if people are force feeding it in the paint, you got it on stream, it's outrageous. All they're doing is dribble driving and trying to turbo to the bucket, then that's one thing. I don't feel we need an enforced number or percentage on how you can and can't score in the paint. It's just the obvious cheese and force feeding into the paint that'll get you booted with the quickness.
I have a big issue with the points in the paint debate because it's so subjective. I think the biggest issue should be the turboing around and cheesing into the paint. Sitting under the rim, pump faking, pump fake, up and under, up and under. Yeah. I think that should be more of the issue. But to say that I'm going to restrict someone's low post game, or now, and just to be clear, I don't even think anyone's even gotten over 60 points in the paint or higher than 55. I think the one game that Zeus played, whoever he played, I think they had 40 something.
I don't remember. He said it was like 70% of his points were in the paint.
I mean, no proof of that. So I mean, I guess we can go look at the box score, but
then you gotta watch the stream too and see how it occurred. I mean, if dude's on roller skates playing ass defense and you're dribble driving right past him because his user skills are ass. I mean, I'm not supposed to turn around and run back to the free throw line and shoot a jumper.
Yeah, I'm kind of turned off by Zeus. Past couple of days, I'm kind of turned off.
Picked up a couple good users here yesterday, day before. Although Jay Diz seems like he on one, but maybe it's just word of mouth. Although I can't go. I think Mitch archived his stream. Go check out this post up, unpost, turbo into the paint with the big man, pump fake that he was talking about. See if it actually was the case or not. Because when I played the Grizzlies, I felt like I was playing the Grizzlies. He was doing all the post moves, running that offense the way it should be run. Although I told him too was need to get Connolly more in some pick and roll, pick and pop situations to get him his shots. But then we got the new Kings guy as well.
Rest in peace to Johnson.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Johnson. Drew is in the league now. Seems like he is a legit user too. Hoping to pick up a couple more dudes. I'm looking at I'm gonna try out Edgar here, get him in hopefully as the Pacers, because Mike Coleman is just not even signing online like that. So that Pacers spot, the Wizards spot, this Brandon dude joined, and he is on the joined from my OS league that's dead, and he legit doesn't sign online either. And then we all know the Pistons are getting replaced. That was his second and final opportunity to straighten up after he left the Wizards, and obviously it didn't get any better, as evidenced today with the streams. So we're looking at replacing 3. I got one, maybe 2. Another dude I'm trying to run a new retry out with. He was running plays and stuff, but his set plays were all pick and rolls. But I think could have just been calling quick plays or smart plays with the playbook with the team he was using, and that's what it's coming up with. I don't know, but give him another try. So we're in a market for another player, and we'll see if we can get ourselves into a solid 30 users heading into the off season, because it's gonna be exciting getting into the off season. Playoffs are gonna be lit, and then getting into the off season.
Who you like in the playoffs?
Warriors and myself if I make it. Of course, I'm gonna pick myself if I make it. Just like I said at the beginning of the year, with this booty ass team, can't make shit. Grinding on defense though.
I hear you, man. I like this Grizzlies guy, man. He's coming, he's shaking it up. And just by the way, Midge did say that he was being bitter. He did say the guy was clean. So,
or he was lying just to say it, just to
maybe
end the discussion.
Maybe.
Other team we need to look into replacing is the Heat. I'm still trying to get your boy. He said he was going to join season 2. I said there's no reason not to join now. You can still play your games whenever you want to play your games, as long as people are on, obviously, to link up. But Yorb should be coming in.
It's my last game, man. Hopefully that happens.
You got one game
Miami.
left. And Miami's it. That's cool. See, I was gonna make that MVP thread tonight, but there's no point. It's Steph Curry. Like, we don't need a pool. There's nobody close for it to
hey
need a
man,
pool.
stop. Jimmy.
Honestly, there isn't. Though.
There's not.
Jimmy Butler, but there is nobody close enough to warrant a poll for the league to vote on. It's Steph Curry. It's just gonna be a poll of everyone vote for Curry, unless somebody's bitter like E will vote for fucking Jared Cunningham or something with the write-in.
Hey, let's talk about how E seems to hate this great LA Clippers squad. I mean,
what's the hate, man? That's what I said.
Got literally everything you can
got
want.
a knockdown point guard with all the badges in the world and the lockdown defense. Blake Griffin is OP. He's got a jumper in this game like crazy, and he can play in the post. You gotta get DeAndre in a pick and roll, obviously, and let him clean up. And then I like Jeff Green. Always been a fan. Obviously, back to the Sonics days for 1 year. And then Crawford, JJ Redick all day long. I mean, team's loaded up. Any team for me is loaded, comparatively speaking. But I mean, it's the Clippers, bro. There's nothing not to like about it.
You got to get it together, bro. That's a great squad. That's a 55 win team every year. Blake Griffin.
Mm-hmm. Man, how are we doing right now with games? I feel like a lot of people are playing, but it might just be the same guys.
Nah, yo,
right
I feel like
let's take
it's
a look.
definitely picked up since the last show. I've seen.
Damn, G Money though, still at 14-7 since the last show. He's online every day. He's on the site every day.
Why
did he get a game?
He just has a problem with linking up with people because he posted. He goes about it the wrong way. He needs to adjust his methods of trying to connect with other users. Like the faded guy, he poses in the shout box one time and then disappears. But then I believe he's online waiting for something. Like, dude, it's not gonna work like that.
Yeah, Charlotte messages me and stuff all the time. Texts me. He needs to get on the damn site. He ain't been on site since like May 6th. The site is the whole key to making the world go around, making the league work. Which the new guys need to realize. The Kings and the Grizzlies dudes are doing a great job. Kawhi not doing a great job. New user for Sim Champions at least. A lot of the new core for this league are doing a great job, but let's see. The Hornets dude needs to do a better job. Nuggets dude need to do a better job. G Money, people who are on the site all the time, just need to do a better job trying to get their games in. Scout for MVP has been disappear mode. He just hasn't even been online. I messaged him this morning, see what's up. Yeah, the league looks like a lot of games are getting played.
Yeah, they are. I mean, just a couple teams you mentioned. Obviously the Celtics, but I feel like ever since that last show we did, there's been a crazy spike in activity.
I think that was last Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember. I think it was Thursday. I wonder, are you able to view as a member of the league the sliders?
Yeah.
Because these dudes keep talking about superstar, but it's not superstar. Like, it's super tuned sliders. I don't think they understand that. This shit is not just you go to Hall of Fame and everything is automatically at 45 across the board. We got shit down to the 30s and down below 45. Shit up in the 90s. Take away the OP finishing in the paint with the automatic body contact shots that go in all the time and all that stuff. So they can obviously use a little more tuning and stuff, but I mean, we're not playing on default sliders at all whatsoever. You're gonna learn today.
I still reserve the right to think Hall of Fame is just it's tricky, man. It's tricky, and I don't think if what we're looking for is also, I mean, 35% field goal shooting games across the board, 40 to 42 score games. That's what's in store in Hall of Fame. It's going to be totally all points in the paint.
What's going on, man? What are we going to talk about the rest of this evening? I don't even know what to talk about.
Hey, man, we need to talk about those all-star teams.
We don't have any. See, season 2, like the off season and season 2 are going to be lit. We're going to have a lot of stuff to talk about and a lot of content and all that, just on the same level as CFL is. But right now, it's just kind of like you got dudes who've already finished their seasons and then dudes who are just not active and then some new dudes getting into the mix. Everything should be at the same level where we got a lot more to talk about. Player-wise, team-wise, decision-making wise in the off season and all that, where things are gonna definitely make it upswing in terms of activity in our shows.
I just feel like it's the combo for the playoffs. I feel like a lot of people are just anticipating the playoffs now, and I also feel like a lot of the just the slotting, the playoff slidings or potential playoff slidings rather are almost set in a lot of ways. And I mean, the West is still, I guess, kind of open because obviously Johnson dropping out, he should be expected to drop out the playoffs. I mean, I don't know this new guy, but from what I've seen, this Grizzlies dude appears to be good. And obviously the Lakers, I think they reeled off like 8 in a row, so they're totally messing up my first round pick.
Go ahead and throw up playoff picture we got right now. In the East, Chicago locking up that number 1 spot. We've got Atlanta looking strong for the 2 seed. Philly looking strong for the 3 seed, unless Cleveland can.
I hope they do.
Rack off a bunch of games played. Right now, it's looking like, I mean, Boston. He's active games played wise. He's not. But activity-wise, and we know he's there. He's deserving of taking that playoff spot. Cleveland will get into the playoffs. The Heat is probably going to be a team that'll get bumped with sim losses to get them out of the playoffs because we have not had an actual real, like a user all year consistently there. So you'd be looking at the new Knicks dude getting a bunch of games in, battling with the Nets basically for the 8 or 7 seed, and Charlotte. And then over in the West, obviously the winningest team in the CBA here, only season 1, obviously Golden State, followed up by Portland. Grizzlies coming in strong now, looking to move up into the top tier there of the conference. We got Zeus back on the Pelicans, Rockets, Utah with UD. Right, damn, he still got 25 games to play. That's surprising. Oklahoma City is looking like a team that's going to push to that 2 seed easy if he gets back to playing his games like he did that first week he was here. And obviously you mentioned Sacramento, now Kawhi over in San Antonio bringing their record back up. So again, we've got a 9 or 10 team race with 3 teams vying for probably the 8 and 9 seeds, or 7 and 8 seeds. New Houston owner's been pretty legit too. So it's a lot of games left to be played. We're probably gonna stick to what we said, June 10th, because it's too many games for me to go through and try and sim out and figure shit out. Especially with how bunch teams are and all these dudes in the playoff race are active teams. They should be able to play against each other and get some games knocked out. Did I see only at the U signing on Xbox? Only at the U and Carver both signed on Xbox today. For like the first time, Carver for like over a year. And for the U since like the season 14 draft. Or even before that. Yeah.
But yeah, just the
playoffs are gonna be lit, man. Like the CFL, like I said last show, the CFL playoffs are always amazing. We always have, some of the big games that they're played at the right time. 20, 25 viewers. Probably should expect the same thing with CBA playoffs, and I mean, it's gonna be dope to be able to make adjustments and play more than one game in a Sim Champions League.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In a playoff, it's gonna be dope, man.
I think we'll be more around 15 to 20 rather than pushing 30 like CFL.
The thing about it is, though, there's not a lot of great streams for 2K. There's like 2 or 3 good, viewer-wise good streams. If we got, our core dudes watching a game, you'll pick up those other viewers off of Twitch that are just randomly clicking through streams.
Gotcha.
Too. Man.
Are we gonna get those 2K broadcasts?
I'm just looking forward.
Man, that's what we need.
Yep. I'm just looking forward to the off season. Obviously the playoffs, but I think the league is gonna, like I said, take a huge upswing here when we get to the off season, to our re-signing period, or hit the draft lottery and the playoffs before Eastern Conference Final Game 1. They get the free agency, the back-to-back QNCP specials for free agency for signings. That's gonna be dope, man. It should be, if we get the people that we want and the activity we want, we should have 20 CBA players at least in the shout box during the stream, going crazy over who signs where in free agency and all that, man. And then obviously the draft too. It's gonna be a live draft just like we do in Madden. We'll set a date, and if you're not there, we're gonna have to figure out, if you're not there, how we're gonna do it. Auto pick by overall, mixed with team need, or what, but we have to figure something out for that.
Gonna have to put in some proxy slips and give us your top 10 or something. That is interesting.
Yeah, you could post your big board personally, I guess, and then we can pick the top player available off of your big board. That would be an easy way to do it, especially since there's only 2 rounds in the draft. But
shout out to Notes for this 35 game win streak, man. I like that. Even though I feel like he beat up on some bums, but that's admirable, man. So shout out to Notes. And also, he's holding it down with the draft classes, doing this thing. Last night, I think I saw he said he only has about 10 more to do and 30 more edits, maybe. So
yeah, I'm gonna be looking over that probably Friday with him. Man, look, to say it's like casual and shit like that, but I mean, Curry is the MVP of the league. He's shooting 48% with all those shot ratings he's got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 99 out, everything.
Everybody's 42 to 47% the top performers in the league. Jimmy having that crazy year, 51%.
He gets a lot of easy buckets though.
He does get a lot of easy buckets. I mean, there's nothing eye-popping about any stat in this league, really.
I mean, if you really look across the board, the stats is really realistic. I mean, aside from obviously the point totals are down, obviously, but yeah,
10-minute quarters.
That's to be expected.
Right.
I just think some of these guys are just so used to, like I said before a couple days ago in the shout box. Some of these guys just haven't had the privilege to be, exposed to a league like this. So they're coming into it with the same mindsets of past leagues, and they got to totally, rid their minds of that, those experiences, and just, sit back, relax, and enjoy a legitimate league, fully immersive, and just have all the fixings.
Yeah, that's what I try to reinforce with some of the dudes who join. If they, if you don't like something that somebody's doing, you can tell me. Because obviously there's going to be hiccups in the road. It's the first season that the league has. There's going to be idiots in the league that don't follow rules. Like D-Pick sprinting and, the way he just plays in general. There's going to be people like that just they're going to need to be taken care of. And obviously the pickings are slim for a true realistic player that wants to be active, not only in just trying to play games, but the way we need it to be done with the site and everything. Because there's sim leagues out there and all they do is they're on GroupMe and they play games, and that's it. That's not what we're about here. Weak. As people will learn, especially this coming season with the content that we're going to be pushing out, the power rankings and all that, because hopefully we're going to have a solid at least 25 but solid 30 pushing at the same pace as each other, so we don't end up with a team with 56 games played and another team's got 10 still only played at the same time. Yeah, man.
And let me just go back to that point too about the newer guys talking about the league. I seen some of these same guys using pictures and write-ups, real life pictures and not game cuts. So you gotta cut it out, pump the brakes. You're obviously not really hip to what needs to be going down, so you need to relax. Not even fully cropped properly. Stop it.
Oh man, I'm trying to play some games, man. Who's on that has the Nets left on the roster, bro? Who's this ZX58 hype dude posting in the shout box? Somebody get at this dude. What's going on?
How many games the Nets got left, man? They making that run for that 8th spot?
I'm at 15 games left right now. And I am half a game out of the 8th seed. Technically, I'm in with this booty-ass record because of the Heat dude, but that's probably going to be the case, too. Is no Heat in the playoffs. Because even if your board joins now, he'll probably play like 7 games in the next week,
and I think that's being generous.
Which, if he loses all 7, if he lost all 7 games, then he'd be below me anyways.
Oh, Note said play him. So, give him that L.
I think we need to. It's time to replace Legend too. So we're looking for a Toronto. We're looking for a Detroit. We're looking for a Washington,
Miami,
and a Miami, and I've got the Pacers handled. I've got a couple trials on deck, and some of you guys don't know anybody, so fuck you. But some of the new guys, if you know some people, Jay Diz saying he's in the sim league, and the new Kings dude says he's in another sim league. Go ahead and hit your dudes up, see if anybody interested in joining the most immersive next level league that they will ever be a part of in any sporting.
And there's some good teams too to still be had. So.
Yep. I don't have anything else to talk about. You got anything else to talk about? Talk about your all-star projections, all-stars.
Talk about this
teams,
Ben Simmons,
anything.
man. That's what I want to talk
Man,
about.
this bum, dude.
Hey, man, listen. When freak talents come around like this guy, you don't try to nitpick and say, oh, he didn't do this, oh, he didn't do that. You just let a guy play. Ben Simmons got the goods, so he's gonna be a six. But anyway, back to the topic. The All-Star games, the All-Star teams. I just feel like that should probably be posted soon.
I got a gripe with one of them though because dude was just running around sprinting everywhere and has played like 3 games.
Yeah, which
You know what I'm talking about.
And it took me a second, but then process of elimination. I'm trying to figure out, okay, if I remove him, who goes to that spot? And it was getting really bleak going when I got getting down to 11 and 12. I was like, oh man, I'm kind of like.
Do we even have an all-star point guard in the East?
Yeah,
man?
Isaiah Thomas. He's killing. Yeah,
Isaiah
Thomas. Because G Money he's balling with Isaiah. But other than that, I mean,
It's
Seth
okay. Seth Curry.
Seth Curry just had that 20-point game though, so that's not too crazy. He had a Curry moment too. He had to get like 4 consecutive threes.
Lowry's doing all right, but he's only played 17 games, and freaking that's insane to me. Like, I don't know. We gotta handle some business in here, man. For the next season, 17 games in 2 months and a week, or 2 months, whatever it is. So, I'm on the lookout. Send people my way, man. Have them message me on some Fetty Wap, and we'll run some trials. I'm probably gonna try this dude out tonight. Hopefully, get him in the league on one of those 4 spots.
I actually did some cruising on OS yesterday. Well, last night, and I had a couple people up that were, just trying to snipe a couple people posting randomly looking for leagues, saying they had some experience.
The thing about it is, this Heat dude's gameplay is legit, but I can't have a dude in the league talking about Lance Thomas,
Joe Johnson. I saw that.
for Joe Johnson and Tyler Johnson. Like, what the fuck?
But yo, what's even funnier than that, I'm gonna post my Xbox messages with this guy. I've literally sent this guy like 40 messages because he's online like as much as I'm online, like late night hours of the night. He's just online, and I sent him.
Sounds like the old Pistons guy.
I've sent him 30 messages legit with no reply, none.
People like that old Pistons guy just make me scratch my head, man. Like, you're in the league, and he was legit. He didn't play any of the couple people who have already been booted previously, or the Wizards dude, the old Wizards dude, D-Pick, with the cheese. He didn't have any reason to be like, this league's cheesy, I quit because of this dude or that dude. He played like me and you. He didn't leave the league in game, and then we posted a recruiting thread on OS without our site and all that, so it didn't get deleted by OS mods. And this dude replies to it immediately, says, I'm just an active player, looking for a league, blah, blah, blah. That dude makes people like that make no sense. That dude make no sense.
So he was...
And he don't respond to any messages either from me. I'll be like, yo, CBA, he'd be online, sitting in the menus, whatever. Not a one, bro.
So wait, he was in the league being a ghost and then posted in the league for the
Posted
league.
in Morgan's post that he made on OS saying that he was active, super active sim user looking for a league, yeah. Like, I don't know when that was, let me go. It was like 2 weeks ago now, probably. It's funny because Morgan posted that and it was, he responded, let me pull it up. We did get J Diz out of the thread, so that's good, but he posted it, and Connor Hickey dude posted it, who I booted after like one day of being in the league. Solo Jr. was somebody that got booted from the league previously that made a new gamer tag specifically to try to get back in the league because dude's gamer tag was made like 5 minutes before the post date that he posted that thread at. Because I'd be
Wait, what happened to Hawkeye?
Bro. Zeus posted in the thread. And then Fist Up, Head Down dude posted in the thread. So just people who got booted from our league already are dudes who posted in the damn thread. That shit kills me. Hawkeye has like not answered me when I was saying I'm getting you in the league. Can you online to accept the invite and shit?
Oh, he
Like,
hasn't responded, so he just hasn't gotten to it yet.
he'd be on Call of Duty and then he said, "That's my brother on that. That's not me. I'll play Call of Duty."
Alright, I don't know.
Doesn't answer me saying, "Hey, you ready for this invite?" Yeah, he said he got drunk and quit. Whatever. He wanted back in, which is fine with me. He can come back. He was active. I'll take an active sim user even if he was a butt.
Yeah.
That's why you join a league like this if you're sim and active and butt like VGP. You develop yourself, develop your skills, and then boom.
You win in 10 games like the CFO.
VGP out here winning 9 games after he won 0. Vertical, the teams that are available are the Washington Wizards, Miami Heat, Detroit Pistons,
Toronto Raptors.
and Toronto Raptors are being put up for bidding now due to 17 games being played in 8 weeks. I'm gonna message Hawkeye right now.
See, Notes and Vertical get into a heated debate over analytics. Probably somewhere Sam Hinkie is smiling.
Oh man, I'm done. I don't have anything else to say. I'm hungry. I want to play some CBA later, maybe.
Hey man,
I got a lot of games.
I got a lot to say.
Well, I only got 15 games.
Ben Simmons.
All right, go
He's
ahead.
the number 1 overall pick. The reason why he's the number 1 overall pick is you have a 6'10" guy.
Hey Mitch, if you're watching, you should call in, Mitch. I'm gonna let you guys.
Yeah, you
both
should,
have
man.
your
We can
time
do a little
going back and
first take
forth why
action.
Ben Simmons is gonna be good and why not. I'd love to hear Mitch come in here and go in on Ben Simmons.
Anyway, let me help you.
Hey, by the way, Mitch, before you go off, Mitch, you were backing down with Al Horford in the post. You were under the basket. You had an easy jump hook, and you pump faked it instead, and then took a horrible shot, body contact. Went, man, where's my foul? Come on, man. Pull that jump hook under the rim with Big Al.
Oh, wow, I can't believe I missed the live comm with Mitch during the game.
Yeah, he must have went out and got the mic, so now he can be the GOAT voiceover streamer.
Anyway, back to Ben, man. Ben Simmons.
Oh, and shout out to Morgan. Where the fuck you at with these podcasts, bro? You did the first one at the start of the year like 2 months ago, and then you haven't done another one since. Come on, man. All right.
Ben Simmons. 6'10". I don't even gotta spit out the measurables. When you got it, let me clue you guys into basketball, real basketball. Everyone in the CFL, listen up, man. Just listen. Besides Notes, because he already knows. When you got a guy that's 6'10", physical, chiseled, not really chiseled, but toned, long arms.
Pause.
Yeah, please. Long arms. Can put the ball on the floor, off the bounce, either hand off the post, both shoulders. Can dribble in traffic. Can make passes like LeBron in the high post. Bounce pass on the money. Chest pass on the money. Lob to the rim on the money. You don't pass over that because he can't shoot. Paul Millsap was not a shooter. Kawhi Leonard was not a shooter. Jimmy Butler was not a shooter. Al Horford was a pick and roll big man at Florida. Like, for Al Horford to be as good as he is now is unbelievable. So, I mean, I'm just going across the line of how many people have improved jump shots. Not drafting a guy because
It's obviously possible, man. It's obviously possible, but like Chad Ford posted a damn video of a dude shooting jumpers in the gym with no pressure, just chilling, making 4 out of 5 threes from the elbow. I do not give a damn about that. That is the easiest shit in the world, bro.
And that's true. But I mean, you can't hold that against the guy, and that's Chad Ford. Man, that's what he's doing.
I'm sure Ben Simmons was doing that last summer, working out in LSU's arena. The exact same damn thing.
Hey man, that man averaged close to 20 and 10. 3-4 assists.
I'm just gonna say that he did not make the tournament, bro.
That's true.
I'm just gonna keep going back to that because this dude, D-Loading, had the most ass cheek roster of all time with no supporting cast, and he made the tournament. Could have beaten Arizona, gotten into the Sweet 16, and he was the whole team too. I'm just saying. It's been done. It should be done. If you're that damn good, it should be done. At least making a tournament as like a 7 or 8 seed, 9 seed.
Hey man, it's a lot of politics in the game. They probably would have won the NIT. They just didn't want to take it. Can't blame them though.
And I like how the NIT actually is kind of like half decent now, because there's a lot more diversity around the NCAA with the talent. The NIT was actually something worth kind of watching, at least in the Final Four of it.
Yeah, that's true. Hold on, LBJ Simmons ain't behind the line on most of those. Oh, here we don't. You gonna nitpick? Don't nitpick. He wasn't behind. He had a foot on the line. LBJ. You stop it. I played a good game on LBJ too, man. Shout out to LBJ when he played a real good game. He played 2 real good games today. He took the Warriors.
Who won that game? I saw y'all talking about defense and shit. Who won that game?
Yeah, he beat me. He played a good game.
He beat you. Yeah, he did. He still sitting at 33 wins. I feel like the Brooklyn Nets ripped the heart out of the Sixers, bro. They've been on a downward spiral since that loss on a beautiful Sunday morning.
Hey man, listen, there's no complaints, man. I lose good games. The games I've lost have been really good games. I made some poor decisions.
The games I've lost have resulted in me booting a dude, quitting in the second quarter because he's corny as fuck, but I keep the loss because I'm a man. But I'm not 40 though. I do really have like 5 losses like that though, but it's all good.
And then also, just I don't want to make myself seem anyway, but I also, when I'm losing, I'm not trying to go all out for the win either. If you know what I mean by that. Like I'm trying to win.
He's ready
but
to
I'm
play,
not,
bro.
Like I see some guys watching, and I'm like, yeah, you really, really want to win this right now. It's like in the CFL when you get that fullback dive on 30 inches in the clutch.
Twice in one drive.
Clutch.
And then the quarterback sneak on 4th and inches after the 3rd and 2 run doesn't work.
That's
or
when
whatever.
you know the guy, he really wants to win. Look who it is. Look at G Money.
Yeah, man.
But I'm excited for the CBA. I'm actually a little bit more excited, and this might be a little blasphemous, but I'm actually a little bit more excited for the CBA than the CFL. Maybe just because I'm a hoop guy at heart.
Why is that? Yeah, I mean, me too, but nothing topping the CFL, man. Especially with our core. Maybe if we had the CFL type core for the CBA, then yeah. But no reason why they can't become equals one day. No reason why CBA, if we keep grinding and do our 3 seasons before the next 2K17 come out, that we can't have that core right there with them.
Dude, do you remember season 1 of the CFL? Oh, of course you remember, but just how
I remember.
I mean, we weren't even in a shout.
But at the same time, I don't remember the users and all that. Yeah, there was no hype. And then UD blew the world away with the laptop stream, and then I realized, I got this El Gato that I've been recording and making highlights with, and staying with your boy, and we're like, we could stream. So then we started, we had three streamers in the league on the Xbox 360, and then shit took off, man.
Just imagine now we're streaming.
But yeah, we grinded, man. The grind is real with getting the league started, the caliber that we want to take it to.
Really.
We had dudes quitting the league because I wouldn't let them trade Jamal Charles. We had dudes left sticking like crazy motherfuckers, wondering what was wrong with that. You know what I mean?
But it's funny because I only say that because I remember the first week of the CFL, season 1, it was like the first week of the CBA. Because I remember you had the dude that was the Hornets. He was in the CFL as the Raiders, I think, or it was somebody.
No, I was the Raiders.
Who was the Raiders? Nah, not initially.
Season 1, I was the Raiders. Yeah, it was me. I was the Raiders, and Dr. Strange was.
Who was that?
Chiefs.
Only vet. It was like a only vet dude or vet somebody.
Oh, Navy vet. That was Madden 25.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He started out as the Raiders. And he did that kick return he had against Yormore. Yo. And then when I played him, we each had like 7 turnovers. That was like the best game to watch. Score like 51-42 or something crazy. Yeah, man. Alright, Mr. Got the Juice been hitting me up crazy. Let me look at my smart glass because this dude's going crazy. This must be one of Vertical Mind's new disciples that hopefully doesn't sprint around the court aimlessly and try and guard at half court and be terrible.
Not going to say any names though. But although when I did play the Pistons, he played me. He gave me a really good game. I didn't really have. I mean, obviously his user defense was really, really suspect, and after a while that got boring.
Yeah, but he does. We worked it out. He had a tryout to try and fix his gameplay because he wanted to come back, and he kind of fixed it when we played. So I gave him a shot, and then boom, 5 games played later, 5 complaints, the exact same way it was before. And then like the video that UD sent with him sprinting up to half court while Notes video while Notes taking the ball up, and you could just walk to the basket or walk into a 3 because this dude's at half court running the other way and shit. I mean, crazy.
D-Mark, shoot in here, bro. Don't worry about it, man. You good. You've been 0 games left for like damn near a month now. And you're sitting at 500. I think you earned your way in.
What did he start this? He'll probably say it in the shout box for sure. But what did he start the season out? Like, had to have been like.
Oh yeah, he started off
20
bad,
or something. 4-15. And he grinded back to possible playoffs. But
that's determination.
so much determination.
Even though wasn't really feeling that Brandon Jennings trade, I kind of wasn't really feeling that one. It didn't really make too much sense to me. But it's not my team, so I'm on my business.
Lou Will's nice though.
Mm.
I didn't get it for the Laker dude, but you know, I like Lou Will. He can ball, man. Brandon Jennings suspect, especially after that Lady Gaga. He been suspect since he was 19 years old, bro. But I think we're at a good ending point tonight. We'll be back for a playoff preview, probably.
Sir.
Probably take a week and a half or a week or whatever. We should start the playoffs. Like, let's see, the finals. The finals are they rotating every other day, or is there a dumbass gap between game 2 and 3 like the Thunder had?
I'm not sure.
Is it gonna be the second, 4th, 6th, 8th, 10th? Is that how the game?
I believe so.
Maybe we should start the playoffs on the 9th. We should either the 9th, 10th, or 11th. We gotta start the playoffs on an off day from the finals, so whatever day that ends up being. I prefer Friday, but if the finals are next Friday, then we'll go ahead and do it on the 8th, the 9th, or the 11th.
But see, the thing is, I think the other reason we have to hurry up and get to the playoffs is because the CFL hype is coming. And I think once the CFL hype comes, even though 2K doesn't come out till when the end of September,
The CFL hype is coming, but how many CFL members do we have in the league, and are they even people we have to worry about? Like you, me, Notes, Hoopers at heart.
E's out of here.
We don't have to worry about
E's
us.
out of here when the CFL comes.
E will be gone, yeah. E will be gone.
LBJ's out of here.
I don't know. I don't know about LBJ. I don't know about LBJ. I don't know if that's accurate.
LBJ got a lot on his plate, man.
Obviously, Portland be gone. Or not Portland, I'm sorry. Toronto, he'd be gone. He might not even be in the CFL. Who knows? We'll see if he's active enough. The rest of it, I don't think we have any other CFLers. Mitch isn't playing in the CFL anymore, and I ain't got a problem with that. He could be a hooper out here. That's fine. VGP, that's one. We'll see about VGP with FIFA. And same with, and UD's gonna have to make a decision. I think he said between which 2 of the 3 CFA, CBA, and CFL he's gonna run in.
I think that's an easy decision. I'm sorry, CFA, but
CFA's fun as
but
hell,
they don't
bro.
have any type of league.
The game is too real.
I mean, you guys see, the thing is, even though 2K dropped the ball, CFA dropped it even worse.
Yeah, but they'll never do it. There's never going to be a demand for it. They're making millions and millions and millions on Ultimate Team. They do not care. They do not care. That there's no outcry for an online franchise anyways. They wouldn't even know where to begin, most likely, because of all the different leagues around the world and everything. It's not like, okay, this is the MLB. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you need. We out of here?
We might be out of here.
Right,
To that playoff preview.
We could. I feel like we should do like a little finals show between now and the playoffs. Actual real life final show. Bring in some OG Sim champions too. I'm gonna bring in Body MJ. Real talk though, he told me we should do a podcast for NFL and NBA today. I'm about to bring him in. Me, you, and him. Maybe notes. We'll bring some people in. Shoot the shit about
Cavs. The Cavs 4-2 win in 6.
Nah, it'll be 2-0 Golden State by the time we start the show.
Stop it.
You actually think the Cavs are gonna steal one of the first 2 games on the road?
I'll tell you why, man.
Okay.
LeBron played that team by himself last year.
Yeah.
Let me post what his numbers were, because I just refreshed
They also
myself.
have Matthew Dellavedova playing his ass off defensively. He's gonna be chilling on that bench while Kyrie Irving's getting blown by and crossed over.
Oh, he
all
gonna
day.
find his time. They're gonna find Deli some minutes. He's the only guy that gives Steph some trouble. Nah, he doesn't really give him trouble, but he's a pest, and the pests are good on defense. You need pests. Make them work.
Klay Thompson gonna drop 40
See,
a
the
night
thing
on,
about Klay,
on JR head.
The only thing about Klay is, like I said, I love Klay. I love his game. I think, in my opinion, I think he's the best 2 in the game right now.
There's no doubt about
But
it.
I mean, well, obviously James Harden still.
He's the best shooter. No, Klay is the best knockdown shooter. He can dribble, drive, and hit him with that post fade and all of that. And he's a good defender, a plus defender.
But see,
he's the best 2 in the game. Fuck James Harden.
Don't let Mitch hear you saying that. But Klay takes himself out the game too at times, and he can go like he went ghost in the finals last year. When ghost, it's like, where's Klay at?
But they still won though. You say about LeBron was there by himself, supposedly
Come
by
on,
himself.
he was by
but
himself.
if Klay went ghost and they still won 4-2, blew him the fuck out 4 times out of 6.
The guy's playing with 2 of his starters missing.
And 2, I keep saying it, man. Yeah, it went 6. That was cute and all. But the 2 losses, one was an OT by 2 points. The other one they won by 2 or 3 points, and Curry went 5 for 25.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens tomorrow.
It took like god awfulness in the one for them to lose from the best shooter of all time. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not that optimistic for the Cavs as everybody else is. Wanted to bring up a whole year ago as if it matters this year that they're getting Kyrie and Love booty
There are
ass
some
back.
substantial pieces though. We gotta at least admit that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we're missing.
I know that Kyrie's a beast, but he's also a hero ball chucker.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, he'll make somebody
Like this is something I envision seeing in the game at some point for sure. Curry or Klay go and bang a 3. The Cavs have like a turnover or a bad. It's gonna be like the Thunder did, and then Kyrie's gonna go hero ball chuck mode 2 or 3 possessions in a row, shoot some goofy ass, terrible contested mid range off of his handle, and all of a sudden they're gonna be down 12, calling a timeout. It's the same thing that the Thunder did, except instead of Russ turning it over or missing something at the rim, it's gonna be Kyrie doing some. Look at how great my handles are. I'm gonna shoot this fadeaway, contested as shit, and break it.
But you know one thing that the Thunder have. I mean, the Cleveland has that the Thunder does not.
LeBron
That's
James.
correct. That is correct. LeBron James.
LeBron.
He's a different animal, man. I love KD. I mean, obviously you don't anymore, but
Man, I haven't loved KD for years with these playoff performances and trying to be a ball handler that he is absolutely not, because he's 7 foot tall.
yo, they need Mike Conley.
Trying to weave in between 3 people when the ball is like down at your ankle, which is 4 feet from your hand because you're so damn lanky. That ain't gonna work, bro. You out here getting ripped by bald, spot-headed ass Manu Ginobili and shit. Like, come on now.
Did you see Reggie Jackson? I wish I should have posted that for Mitch too. After they lost, he
Did he tweet some dumb shit?
They could have
Come
used
on,
him
man.
too. That's what's.
Nah.
Come on.
Nah.
Those
What
minutes
I'm looking
that
forward
Deion Waiters
to
got,
is
that would have been all Reggie Jackson's minutes, and he's a better player.
yeah, but Deion balled out.
He played
bro.
okay. But
He
Reggie's
balled
a
out,
way
bro.
better
Those
player.
drop offs, those little drop off assists that he had, man. Those were some
But
nice
see,
shits. Right
Reggie
there.
can give you that.
I'm looking forward to campaign though. Campaign developing in this little off season. Get him in there with Russ running some 2 in the playoffs next year. It's gonna be great. It's gonna add to that depth, and it's already here.
We will see.
I miss Karan Butler, man. I want him to phone home. I miss seeing Karan nailing a 3 on his like 8 3 attempts. Finally hits one and just puts the phone to his ear. That shit was funny as hell, bro. That was too funny. I had me in tears. I would text my one dude that I worked with all the damn time when I needed him to call me, and just text that gift to him. It was too funny.
Cool story, bro.
All right, we're done, bro. With that, we're done. When are we gonna talk about the finals? We're gonna wait for game. We're gonna do it after game 1 on Saturday, or no, on Friday.
Yeah.
Or are we gonna do it after the series is switching back to Cleveland? Then
Yeah, we
we're
could
gonna
do it after they switch back this year. After the Cleveland's, took home court advantage is 1-1.
All right, we'll be back on Saturday. Then we'll be back for the playoff preview next Thursday or Friday. Until then, it is once again you.
French tipping without the bonjour. I'm unsure of these niggas cause I don't know if they just poppin' for the moment or maybe they just poppin' cause the kid didn't get his moment yet. Yeah, I party for him, I'm smoking on the deck. I fucked my phone up in the pool this afternoon. I got a stash number in my mental Rolodex. She know I'm dope, I know it's what I fucked before, I know it's sex. Listen, shit is only getting distant when your niggas dissing. I just watched the snakes live and see these niggas hissing. Game picture, we just try to follow the mission. Swallow pride but knew we couldn't swallow ambition. I lost a couple real bitches to this fame, had to refresh their names like trying to read the top of your